Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a story that sits right at that incredible and kind of scary intersection of technology, love, and loss. It's all about a short film that asks one of the most personal questions imaginable about what comes next.
So really think about that for a second. If you had the chance for just one more conversation with someone you've lost, would you take it, no matter what? This is the question at the very heart of the short film Terminated Link, and it really pushes us to wonder what makes us who we are and what we do when faced with that kind of grief.
You know, the whole story kicks off with this company. They've got this wild, super exclusive, and yeah, very expensive insurance policy that promises exactly this. They're basically saying, hey, we've cracked it. We can upload a mind. It's like a digital escape hatch from death itself.
Okay, so how on earth does something like this even work? Well, the way the company sells it, it's all very clinical, very straightforward, almost too simple, right? Like they found the ultimate tech fix for dying. And here it is. They lay it out in these 4 neat steps. First, they upload your consciousness before you die. Then they store everything, your memories, your personality, the whole shebang, on a server. But then look at step 3. Everything just pauses. It all hinges on the family giving the okay. And that's where all the drama is. Finally, if they say yes, the consciousness gets transferred into, a vessel. Kind of creepy, right?
And listen to the wording here. This is so important. The company rep, she doesn't say, we have your husband. No, she says, we have his behavioral model loaded onto our service. A person, a husband, a father. He's suddenly not a person anymore. He's a behavioral model, a service. It's so detached, almost like he's just a piece of software.
But of course, for the family, especially for the daughter, this isn't about data. Who cares about behavioral models? For her, it's just about one thing: hope. Pure and simple. The hope for an absolute miracle.
Yeah, all that complex stuff, the ethics, the tech, it all just melts away and becomes this one simple thing. One chance. That's it. She's not seeing a service. She's seeing a way to hit rewind on the most final thing in the world: death.
And this line, wow, it just cuts through everything, doesn't it? We could get our dad back. It's so simple, but it shows you just how powerful the pull of this technology is. Forget all the corporate talk. This is about undoing the unthinkable, about the raw human need at the very center of it all.
But there's always a but, isn't there? The wife, the person who knew him best, she has a totally different take. For her, bringing him back isn't a beautiful hope, it's a nightmare, because she remembers who he was at the end.
You see, the technology promises to bring back the man she married, her soulmate, but she's absolutely terrified that it won't, that it'll just bring back the stranger he turned into. The person who died wasn't the person she fell in love with.
And her memories of those last years are, well, they're dark. It wasn't just that they drifted apart. He pushed her away. He became controlling, bitter, and he never told her why. And the really gut-wrenching part for her is realizing the man who bought this insurance policy, that wasn't her husband. Not really. This quote just says it all. Her painful real-life experience completely shatters the clean, shiny promise the company is selling. Because the tech can only copy the data it's given, right? And she knows that data. The version of him that got uploaded was already broke.
I mean, when she talks to this digital version, she hears it. The same old manipulative patterns. She even says he sounds exactly like him. And believe me, it is not a compliment. She sees it not as healing, but as a chillingly perfect copy of his control, reaching out from a server. So the family's just stuck. I mean, what do? It's this impossible choice. You've got the daughter's pure hope on one side and the wife's awful, real memories on the other.
And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Is this thing actually him? Is it resurrection? Or is it just a perfect echo? A ghost in the machine that's got all his memories. And yeah, all of his flaws, perfectly preserved. Is it a second chance at life? Or just a second chance to inflict the same pain all over again?
You can really see the conflict laid out here. You've got the daughter's hope just soaring. Then you have the wife's reality, pulling everything back down to earth with a thud.
And right in the middle, you have what the technology promises, something that looks so simple but is anything but.
And this is the question that just sticks with you. The whole point of the tech was to save him, right? But what if? What if all it really did was perfect his cruelty? It makes you ask yourself, what do we actually value in a person? Is it just their presence, their memories, their voice? Or is it something deeper, their soul, their capacity to change? Because what happens when a technology that's meant to save someone's life ends up just locking in their demons forever?